Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to another video, or actually a series of videos on InRangeTV.
Yep.
I'm Ian McCollum, this is Carl Casarda, and we are here this year shooting the inaugural, very first, hard as hell two-gun match.
This would be what I mean, there may have been others that I'm not aware of, but as far as I'm concerned, this is the first iteration of what I would call a two-gun nationals.
Regional or national match, yeah.
Something that really we have people from all across the country coming out to shoot a two-gun style event.
70 or 80 people here, I think, if I got the numbers right.
Same guys that run the hard as hell three-gun, and they are well aligned towards what we try to do with two-gun, because hard as hell has sort of supplanted, or at least become equal to Ironman as the most difficult three-gun match, physically speaking, in the country.
And so what they've done is taken out the shotgun, right? The stage is a little more two-gunny, and increased the physicality of the match.
Quite a bit.
And we're really excited to be out here and participating in this first one. And we have brought our What Would Stoner Do rifles. So we've talked previously about Trooper, and Trooper's like the second biggest division here. There are a ton of dudes running around in armor and all the gear they need for 2 days a match, and it's really impressive.
So what they're doing here is, I'll explain that real quick. The divisions here are open, which is essentially anything goes.
Yep.
Trooper, which is essentially anything goes as long as you're willing to carry all the ammunition and all of your shooting accessories and gear throughout every course of fire.
All ammunition for the day is on you while you're running the stages for the whole day.
Tac scope, which is the most prolifically attended, the largest volume of shooters. That one is one variable optic scope or one magnified scope with probably offset optics or something like that.
Yeah, tac scope, you get one magnified optic and iron sights on your pistol. And then tac limited, which is non-magnified optics, red dot or iron sights, and iron sights on your pistol.
One sighting system, well, you could have backup irons, but a single 0x or 1x red dot or iron sights.
Yep.
And no red dot on your pistol, exactly.
So Carl is in tac limited because he's got his door kicker gun here, and this is set up exactly how you're going to just leave this gun as a general purpose, do everything rifle.
Very briefly, I was looking at this, and this is exactly how the What Would Stoner Do door kicker gun is going to be finally configured. This is the final configuration, which you guys haven't seen yet. It's got, of course, the hollow sun sight. It's got a white and IR light. It's got a visible and IR laser designator with an activation pad. And it's got enough rail space here to be able to mount a PVS-14 or a magnifier, should you want it. The PVS-14 being the most pertinent part of that. That makes this gun viable from 0 to 400 yards in pretty much any conditions, day or night. It's not the best of anything, but it's capable of all of them.
Anything,
And so I wanted this to be, indicative of what this rifle as the door kicker gun should be. And I was looking at Trooper and decided to step out of Trooper to tac limited because I wanted to shoot it with just the red dot. And it was corrupting my experiment in that I was going to put a magnifier on and start to become more competitive in Trooper. And I didn't want to do that. I wanted to compare the What Would Stoner Do door kicker apples for apples.
So, and then I'm in open because I have a magnified optic, but I also have a bipod, and I have a red dot on the pistol. So if he's not doing Trooper, I don't really want to carry 500 rounds of ammo when we're filming and everything as well. So I'm in open.
We've also got a bunch of filming gear, and we're going to try and get you the best footage of the match as well. So what that does, it allows us to do apples for apples. We are going to put these What Would Stoner Do rifles truly to the test in a very difficult environment. And we'll be able to come back and tell you, how did the door kicker do? How did the DMR do? Oh, and one more thing. I am shooting a Beretta 92A1, iron sights only with a G model decocker conversion. So stock stuff. Really, what I'm shooting could be alternative history, the issue rifle and issue handgun. And you've got the red.
Mine's a little fancy.
There are 9 stages total.
I believe one of them is a team relay stage.
A swath.
Interesting.
Absolutely. A time relay. There's a swath of physicality and mental challenges. Some of them are agility, which you're going to kick ass at. I mean, there's some crawling across walls, over stuff, under stuff, through stuff, all that kind of stuff, which you are really good at. And there's some long range that theoretically should be very challenging with this setup, and we'll find out.
All right, let's get into it. All right, stage 1. This is
stage uno.
Complicated. So here's the deal. You have 2 steel targets, 8-inch plates at 250 yards, and you have 2 steel for pistol. They're just plates at like 50 yards at the end of the bay. You then have, if I counted it right, 11 paper targets for handgun. The handgun targets are the humanoid targets. You have 12 paper targets for rifle. The rifle targets are the round targets.
They refer to them as classic.
Classics, yes, IDPA classic. I'm calling them round for rifle. And first mag is 10 rounds for the pistol. First round mag is 10 rounds for the rifle. All other mags are limited to 20 for pistol and 30 for rifle. The procedure is you grab one magazine. You start with rifle, so a 10 round rifle mag. You go up a tube, down a set of stairs, grab your rifle, load your rifle, go back up the stairs, and from the platform at the top of the stairs, hit both rifle targets. Then go down the stairs, enter the blue barricades, and shoot as much paper as you can with the rifle rounds you have remaining. When you're out, bring the rifle back to the platform, table the rifle, go up the stairs, down the tube, get a new mag, up the tube, down the stairs, get your rifle, reload it. Every time you get a new magazine, you have to engage steel. So with your new rifle mag, top of the platform, engage the 2 steel flipper targets at 250, down, finish off the paper.
And for every mag you don't get bolt steel, you get a plus 20-second penalty.
Right. Plus 40 seconds if you don't even attempt it. Then repeat the whole process with your pistol. So you do this whole sequence to get a pistol mag, shoot the 2 pistol steel, shoot paper until you're out of ammo, come back, table the pistol, do the sequence, get a mag, shoot the pistol steel, finish off the paper. If you do it right, you have to get 4 magazines. So you'll be firing 4 hits on the rifle steel and 4 hits on the pistol steel. If you do it wrong and need more reloads, you have to hit the steel more times. Par time on this is 240 seconds, which sounds like a ton. This is going to be a tight stage.
This is a physical and mental stage combined, because you not only have to be doing all that, you're doing all that running, all that up and down those tubes and those stairs, but you also have to remember what targets you left off of when you go back into the target array.
Right. It is written such that you cannot complete it without having to have 2 pistol mags and 2 rifle mags.
And by the way, we're shooting this in 30-mile-an-hour winds.
There's a lot of wind out here.
So let's see how this goes. I'll start on the left. Thank you. Hard right. Oh, sorry, that's pistol. I'm just here to fuck you up. Pistol! Hit the gongs when you get up there. Nice. Last shot was only 109. You got time. You're doing good. Back up for your pistol. Target on steel. Here we go. Get up there. Down and up. Left and right. Left. Thank you. Nope. Get it, then take
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I got that one.
Go all the way down.
Ah.
No?
Nope.
Go. Hard left. Down. Pistol. Work. Down and up. Gotta come up and get the gongs. Two on your left. Three right there. Another mag. Good. Down and up. You're at 187. Already got those. All the way up. You already got these ones. All the way to the left in the corner. You finished.
Yeah. All right, and that pretty well sums it up for this stage.
All right, that was the first stage of Hard as Hell.
It was kind of hard to sell.
That's how I feel about it. When we first looked at it, it looked pretty wonky, and it kind of was a little wonky.
This stage had some... This was a bit of a rough stage logistically, because as you saw, there's a lot of this looping around, shoot these with this mag, and then up the target, down the stairs, up the stairs, down the tube, grab a mag, shoot some steel, do the hokey pokey, turn it all around.
Remember what targets you hit when you go back through. Don't forget the targets you forgot, then forget the targets you forgot, then go back and get the target you forgot before you forgot the next target.
And we're the first, this is the first day, this is our first stage, and so we're the first stage shooting, the first squad shooting this stage. So there was a bit of a break-in for everyone to figure out, and the ROs to figure out what are people going to do that's wrong, okay, make sure we don't do that and get it going. Even once you got past that, this was a really tough stage.
It was physically very tough.
Doesn't look like it.
It doesn't look like it, but that is brutal. Going up those stairs, down that thing, back up that thing, down the stairs, get your rifle, shoot the thing, down the stairs, run through the stuff, go back up the thing, down the thing. Remember what you've done. Do that over and over and over again. It's like 30-mile-an-hour quartering winds out here. We're shooting 8-inch plates at 250 yards.
Yep.
Of which each one you don't get is a plus 20-second penalty.
And if you don't try, it's a plus 40.
So you have to try. And as you're doing that, you're depleting the rounds in your magazine that you need for the paper targets.
Yep.
This was deceptively freaking hard.
Yeah. I'm actually very happy. We both did actually really similarly. We both had we hit 3 of the 4 rifle steel. We both had 1 miss on our first magazine. And on that first mag, you only had 10 rounds. So if you take 10 shots and you haven't hit them both, automatic misses for whatever you haven't hit, and then you immediately get another mag and start over needing another 2 hits.
It's worth saying the majority of people didn't hit the long-range targets at all.
Yeah, there were a lot.
Most of them missed most of them, or all of them.
Yeah.
Most people timed out.
Yes.
I ran it in 215 seconds, the par times 240.
Yep.
With 1 plus 20 for my 1 long-range miss for a total of 235.
Yep. And I ran it exactly 20 seconds longer. I was in at 235, 5 seconds to spare. We both had all the paper clean, which is awesome.
Yep.
And then I also had 1 miss on the steel for a total of 255.
So while this is not a versus, we're in different divisions.
Right.
This really puts merit towards our What Would Stoner Do rifles right off the bat.
Yep.
I finished the stage and actually so far had the best time on our entire squad
I think so.
with a 14.5-inch gun and a red dot and no backup irons. I don't know how that happened.
Well, you were using the laser at 250.
I was using the laser, yeah, the visible red laser at 250. And then you finished the stage. I think you're second on the squad total.
Third. There's one guy at 250.
Second or third with the What Would Stoner Do gun and the 2.5x optic.
So, and my trouble hitting was that I wasn't holding the gun steady. I had a nice, clear enough view of the target. 2.5 was enough magnification. But I was excited, heart pumping, especially the second time after you've been running up and down the tube. And that plywood that we were resting on it wasn't rock solid. It was a little wobbly.
I will say this, and this is not bragging. It's just putting these things in context. Everybody else is up there, almost everyone else, with some variable.
A lot of variable.
Spinning the dial, doing this, doing that. And I go up with a red dot and get 3 out of 4.
Yeah.
At 250.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm great. I'm not. I'm saying don't underestimate the red dot and don't underestimate skill over gear.
Yep.
Simple as that. So, a rough start to the match. This was hard.
You told me you were literally tasting blood.
I was tasting a little blood on that one. I really pushed myself to 105%. I was moving as fast as my zippy shoes could move.
Yeah.
And I was, actually, I have to say, for me, I was going through that tunnel pretty well.
Yeah.
I went through, stood up and went. Like, there was a lot of people that landed and stopped and then had to recuperate. We already had 1 injury. The guy dropped out of the match.
Did he?
Ed injured his ankle so badly. Stage 1, his ankle's out. He's in the car. He's waiting it out. So he's done.
That'd be bad.
That sucks.
We drove a long ways to get out here.
Anyways, we got 4 more of these today and 5 more tomorrow. So let's see what happens.
What would Stoner do? He would taste blood and victory.
And use modern materials.